Bank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Jacksonville. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for his offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. There, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. The RPO, that one is complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Texans. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Christian Harris getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And that's That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Hey, come my team. Come.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but the coach on the sideline was actually trying to call a timeout before the ball was snapped. I think the offense recognized they had the matchup they wanted defensively and got it off before the coach could get his timeout called. There was confusion on the back end, both pre and post snap. I think they were able to take advantage of that. Easy pitch and catch, wide open in the middle of the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look...
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Houston.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run, he'll try the left side now. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Houston. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go now.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
From the 29, here's second down and 7.
19.
Back to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's the toss as they look to run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third
3rd and 10.
19 tight. Come on. 7-5, Cowboy 80.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Cameron Dicker.
down. Here's Ticker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into traffic, but taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Texans,
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! 60 Bison, 79 Bronco. Check out.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Going up top. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars will take over here just past the 30.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
From the 35, here's second down and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
This is 3rd and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. 70, Timberwolf. 40, 70, 75, 75.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Jacksonville.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now, faking the give. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And the Jags are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is second down and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Motion man is Hyatt. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but The rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Look, a little play action here with McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Texans.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 20, here's second down and 5.
Here we go.
Now, this looks like a design run.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That one taken in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So down 2 scores. They're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
on the toss. They'll run. Oh, big hole left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That's complete to DK. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Houston. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Texans are going to extend their lead.
Jaguars 21.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
You don't be fucking with me and you asking me for money.
They'll start from the 24.
What's wrong with you?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. from the 33. Here's second down and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Oh!
Well, here is
Oh my God!
and he's going to be brought down up
No,
at the 45.
again to me.
They get
Oh, wow.
on that hookup. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. He'll drop to throw.
It's to me.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
Gun on red.
They go play action for Lawrence. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third and long.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even.
Oh, I just stopped. Let's do it.
To the ball comes free. The Texans have it.
Let's go.
One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in.
Josh Jacobs. And he will go all the way. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Texans. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away.
JC get.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route.
On first down, Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Do that.
He'll let this one go.
Do that.
For Thomas. That's caught. And he's going to be.
Say, keep giving this nigga this shit, man.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share.
Hey, keep giving that nigga that shit, man.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
He took me. Oh.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. Flush to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the ground, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They finish off the regular season grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
David, line that bitch up. Hello. Hey.
What you doing?
Nothing. Chilling, playing the game.
Oh, you ate.
My mate.
Oh, what you gonna eat? Why you eat?
Shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't really be hungry. I mean, plus I had ate some little snacks and shit or whatever while I was at work and shit.
What you was about to say? Y'all had the money or was it like
No,
that?
no. I got the money. I said I don't be hungry.
I was just asking.
Yeah, I was saying that. You said what, man?
I said I was just asking. I was just seeing if you had need a couple dollars to eat. You sound like you